Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Before going ahead and asking to do business with us, I'd really like to explain why we believe we'd be a great fit for your business.
The insurance marketplace is rapidly changing and it's opened up an opportunity for a variety of companies to come into the space that have never been there before. And now everyone is vying for your commercial or employee benefits business, and you'll see that the options tend to be endless, but there are a couple of core features or identifiers with some of these organizations that we see out there. Now, I'll share with you about some of the options that you have and some insight into our service model, which we feel is the most comprehensive and best suited to meet your evolving and complex needs as an organization and why we believe we should be your broker of choice. So let's start off with identifying some of the different types of companies that you can work with from an insurance perspective. The first is what we term a technology company. And this could be a hot startup out of Silicon Valley that's gotten significant funding to develop technology platforms that they believe could help support other areas of your business and put benefits and payroll all together in one, as well as some payroll companies in general that decided that after years of working with you and establishing their name, that they can put the benefits together and bundle everything as far as a full service offering. Some of these will charge a fee and some will say it's free. We get paid from the commission standpoint just like your current broker does. What these companies have from a technology standpoint is very robust. We call it more of the benefits administration side. Things like ACA compliance, HR assistance, online enrollment, and onboarding, offboarding type of support, but they do tend to lack from a core insurance understanding and service perspective. And their service models tend to not be as tightly knit as more of a traditional agency. So just know that if you choose to work with a company like this, these are the advantages that you're getting versus some of the disadvantages that you'll get working with somebody else. Now, from the other side of the coin is what we term the traditional agency. What they may lack from the technology standpoint, and many do, they make up for in their core service side. So the main reasons why employers work with a broker instead of going direct to the carrier, they become a liaison between the two and making sure that they handle any claims or billing issues that you have. They work with a variety of carriers so you don't have to pick and choose a different option that's out there. For your business, they place significant business through certain carriers so that they can get more preferred rates for your organization. Make sure that you are getting competitive quotes each and every year. Some may submit applications and offer some additional types of services there. This is the meat and potatoes of the insurance world and a vital service out in the marketplace. Things that you'll only get from having been there in this industry for a number of years. Now, again, understanding what you're getting from these companies versus a technology company, they may have this great service, but they lack tools to create efficiencies within their organization. And then there's the hybrid, and that's what we believe we are. Because not only are we feeding from both of these areas, we also provide additional services that neither of them have decided to address, that we believe are core and vital types of services to each and every organization, to keep employees healthy, to keep them safe, and to make sure we are doing everything that we can to protect your bottom line as an organization and keep your business up and running. The first area is from a compliance standpoint. These are things that no employer budgets for, fines and penalties from the government. We have all the tools and expertise needed to make sure that you aren't going to see any fines levied against your organization, that you can sleep well at night knowing that we have you protected. Any issues from the ACA to the DOL to OSHA and GHS, we are your experts in health, making sure we have all of the programs, policies, tools that you need to make sure that you're complying with all these regulations that seem to be changing on a regular basis, as well as the communications necessary so that your departments know how these changes impact your business specifically. We also take a very heavy approach in supporting your HR department, whether that's from live support and talking to HR people that have been doing this for a long time, with any issues that you may have to keeping an employee handbook up to date so that you don't have any exposures for your business to any potential lawsuits, as we see the marketplace changing on a regular basis. Decision support can help impact your bottom line, and when I say that, I mean using data to our advantage to make sure that we're making the best decisions for your business. We take a very strong approach in risk management and loss control to help analyze what's going on within your organization. We can identify areas and trends that may be alarming in your losses and claims so that we can then put the proper program in place to mitigate any risk or to help minimize any claims that are open. We also look at your employee benefits plan and identify potential cost savings or areas that we maybe need to get more competitive to attract and retain top talent if you are in growth mode. We also make sure that these changes don't disrupt your current employee population in a negative way. We look at everything out there, worst case scenario, so that you can have an impactful strategy both from the commercial and benefits side, that you can keep employees happy, but also make sure that we're minimizing cost for your organization. Throughout this entire process, communication is vital, and we have all the tools necessary to get out to your employees, whether they're English or Spanish speaking. From the health and wellness perspective, from the plan design perspective, so any of the changes we make, we have videos, flyers, posters letting employees know. From having the proper safety meeting materials that you need to put together some programs so that we can keep employees healthy, aware, and active when it comes to any safety issues, so we're keeping them safe, alive, and at work. Now, these payroll companies and technology companies have opened the door for benefits administration to be a core service in this industry, and we certainly address this for our clients. We put a bit of a different flair on what we offer out there because we believe there are additional areas that employers need support with. So not only the onboarding, the online enrollment assistance, we're also able to offer communication intranet so that you can get all the information about your organization, your culture out to the employees on one consistent source. To communicate with them, reducing the amount of stress on an HR department with calls, people popping into the office, emails stacking up on a variety of issues, having an external source where employees can go 24 hours a day, they can get answers that they need and insight about the organization. And above and beyond everything else, we'll put our service up against anyone else out there. We want to formulate a relationship with you built on trust. And we believe we're best positioned to negotiate the renewal and hold the underwriter's feet to the fire on your behalf. We work with all the major carriers. We have great people that can pick up your call and get back to you as quickly as possible. We take our service very seriously here and provide these additional types of services to help create some efficiencies and hopefully cut off some issues before they even start. Hopefully, this does give you some better insight as to why we believe we're the best broker for your employees' needs. We look forward to working with you. Please let us know if you have any questions.